right, welcome to our new and improved Tactical Thursday. I hope you're doing well. We come here from the basement of Casa de Parker with the new Subbuteo UEFA Champions League edition kit that we'll be using for our Tactical Thursday today. So it's going to be short and sweet. We're going to get into group tactics when it comes to defending. So we have three distinct processes when it comes to defending. Number one, we want to try and make sure we can get pressure on the ball. Number two, if we can't get pressure on the ball, or once we do, we want to try and deny the opponent the ability to play forward. So deny penetration. And then the third thing we want to do, we want to try and force it one way and keep it out of the middle. So seems pretty simple, but let's kind of go through a little bit here with the blue team having the ball and the red team defending. So if the ball here is with this center back and we're playing a 1-3-4-3 in red versus a 1-4-3-3 triangle with one holding in blue. All right, so if the ball is here with this center back, we want to see if we can get pressure on the ball. So that's going to come from the nearest defender. And right now, that's going to be this player's center forward. So what we want to do is do everything we can to try to get pressure on the ball and limit this player's options. All right. The next thing we want to do is try and make sure that she can't play forward. So can we get ourselves in a position that she can't play forward? All right. Our first defender, while our second defenders and our third defenders are trying to do the same thing, trying to eliminate these easier passes forward by sliding over and denying the ball being able to be played forward. All right, just so we talked about last week about trying to play between lines and play the ball forward. It's the exact opposite here. We're going to keep them from going forward. And then once we do that, we want to try and force them to the small side of the field. So you can see the angle here that this person, our first defender, has taken, that we're actually forcing her to the small side of the field when we can, to her right, to try and make things predictable. Once this ball gets on the center back's right foot, I don't know if it's going to stay here. We're trying to balance on the treadmill. But if we get on our right foot, her line of options becomes really limited because she can't go back to her left. So we can get pressure on it. We can force it. Sorry, we can get pressure on it. We can keep it from being played forward by getting over here. Wow, that was great defending. And then forcing it to the small side of the field. So there's all three progressions in a very short amount of time, all based off what the first defender can do. Let's say we can't get pressure on it right away. If we can't get pressure, can we take an angle to try and keep her from playing it forward? Once we can keep her from playing it forward, all right, then we really want to try and force one way. All right, so what happens when we get in this position? This player's a little crafty, and she's able to kind of swing it back the other way. Well, then we're going to track over and try and do the same thing. Deny it from being able to be the ball being able to be played forward. Wow, first day with this mouth today. So it's always those three things in a row. It's pressure on the ball. Can we get into green? Can we be assertive? Can we really dictate the pace of the game by how much we're able to pressure the ball? If we can't, then it's a group decision of denying that ball being able to be played forward here. As we slide over, denying it being able to be played forward. Then maybe she swings it out here, and then we're able to even get a little tighter. This ball's not going to stop. There we go. And we can slide over and make it even smaller, making this field all of a sudden making sure that it can't get played forward, and now it's not being able to play back across the middle. All right. Sometimes we'll get pressure here, and we'll dive in, and this player's able to do what we call a cutback. So as the pressure is coming from here, she's able to play it back in the direction from where the player is pressuring from. So we talk about that in our program, no cutbacks, because the problem is if we come all the way over here and press really hard and this ball gets switched back the other way, all these players that were getting themselves in a position based on the first offender, now all of a sudden, look, now we've all got to run all the way back and readjust because we weren't able to keep the ball going one way. So hopefully pretty clear. I hope you were able to see it more than I was able to say it, but hopefully you enjoyed your Tactical Thursday. All right, all the best to everybody. And next week, what we're going to do is we're going to talk about a little bit about the rule changes and we're going to have an open forum where we're going to ask for some tactical questions, and hopefully we'll be able to go through some of those next week on Tactical Thursday with the new and improved UEFA Champions League edition Subbuteo. All right, all the best to you guys. Take care. Bye-bye.